All right. Let us get to the other games I played today. Match day 5, 11/26/2025. Football is sugar. Football is candy. I mean, between football and candy, I don't know which is sweeter. But anyways, let's start with the FC Copenhagen versus Kairat Almaty. Copenhagen won 3 goals to 2. And when you are playing a team that are almost at par in your home, you have to be able to use your home advantage to get you over the hump. And that is what exactly Copenhagen did, because Kairat Almaty came close, but Copenhagen held on. Pafos versus Monaco. Same thing. Monaco were leading this game. Pafos had to come from behind and level to get a point. Again, talking about having your home fans with you, you need to use them to your advantage. That is your 12th man. It is your man advantage. So just get that extra gear, and they will put a couple extra gears to get you over and get the result that you're seeking. And they got a point. And coming into this game, right, Monaco and Pafos both had 5 points each. So now they both got 6. And Pafos FC, they have been impressive. Okay, a club for that size, they have been doing well so far in the Champions League. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, where I talked about this in a separate episode already. Let's keep it moving. Frankfurt versus Atalanta. Now, this was a shocking result, if I'm being honest, because Atalanta have not been really good like they were last season, right? And if you're Eintracht Frankfurt, you're home. Come on. You cannot allow to be humiliated like this. And I think the first half ended 0-0. So, I mean, just in 45 plus minutes, you consider 3 and you're home. So talking about using the fans to your advantage, I mean, after Frankfurt play like there were no supporters in their stadium. I mean, you cannot do that. You cannot lose by that margin. Uh, Also, Liverpool, PSV Eindhoven. I talked about these on a separate episode, so let me skip that. Uh, Over to PSG versus Spurs. PSG have not been the PSG of last season, if being honest. Yes, they got a couple injuries, okay, and but even prior to the injury, I think they drew with Lille, they drew with Strasbourg, I think Lorient, and then lost to Bayern Munich. But anyways, they were up against Spurs. We know Spurs, they can fluctuate, very unpredictable. At some point it seemed like they had it, but no, they didn't. So PSG came back even with a red card and won 5 goals to 3. That was how it finished. Sporting CP versus Club Brugge. I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, Club Brugge played a very good game against Barcelona. I was expecting a lot more, but Sporting CP just proved to be too strong. I mean, way too dominant for Club Brugge. This is football. This is how things happen sometimes, but I was expecting much from Club Brugge anyways. Where we go next? Atletico Madrid versus Inter. Drama upon drama. This is a back-to-back loss for Inter Milan against pretty good teams. All right, they lost the Milan derby against AC Milan, and they have not won in their past 6 meetings. And they lost today. It was a bad goal to concede at a very bad time. Atletico Madrid won it in late at the time. All right, and you can only imagine the joy of the Wanda Metropolitano as well as Diego Simeone, who was very emotional going into this time and talking about potentially he sees himself coaching Inter Milan at some point in his coaching career. I don't know if I've talked about Olympiacos versus Real Madrid. I did not save the last for best or the best for last. Sorry. But this is because I don't even want to waste time on this. It was an unconvincing performance by Real Madrid, but however, they got the win. I think that wraps up the other games. Until then, y'all stay blessed and peace out.